Hello everyone, we are back and we're going to be talking about Tuukka Rask and Evgeni Malkin returning to their teams. Now, before we start, please make sure to join the Hockey Brigade by subscribing if you are new. Now let's get to it. And let's start off by talking about goalie Tuukka Rask, who has signed a one-year, $1 million contract with the Boston Bruins. This is huge because he signed so far into the year, he'll actually only be making $545,000. And I'll just say what we're all thinking. This could be a big steal for Boston if Rask comes back healthy. That is, even if they need him. They probably will, though, because considering their goaltending has been pretty good, pretty decent this year, I still think that Rask is a guy that you are going to see in the lineup get back in there. Now, Ullmark and Swayman have done their part for the team, but if the organization wants a goalie that has got a ton of playoff experience, then Rask is that guy, because the Finnish goalie has 104 postseason career starts and has won 57 of those starts. And I know a lot of people are going to say, maybe Boston fans say in the moment, in those big games, he's not that guy. Overall, though, if you want a guy to get you in the playoffs or to get you deep into the playoffs, Rask can be that guy. And he's a very, very good goalie. And I'm fine with it because this deal shows that not only will they have depth, that being the Bruins, they're going to have a guy that has experience. Ullmark, I don't think has ever played a playoff game in his career. And then, Swayman, I think, has made one appearance. But for Rask, he has had plenty of experience. He's a reliable option. And him signing this deal just shows what kind of a guy he is, because considering that a lot of athletes will say money's not an issue, I'll be back, money's not an issue, they usually are liars or things change. Rask showed that he is a stand-up guy and he is a man of his word, which is really refreshing, just to be honest. You just don't see a lot of this nowadays. Now, what also is refreshing is to see the Russian star, Evgeni Malkin. And he will be returning to the lineup for the Pittsburgh Penguins tonight against the Anaheim Ducks. And while I don't like the Pens at all, I think we all know that at this point, Malkin's always been a very likable player, not only for me, but for people around the league. And he might be one of my favorite Pens to ever play. And that would probably be him or Phil Kessel, just because I liked him a lot. Fleury was really enjoyable. But at 35 years old, I think he's at the point where us as fans need to enjoy what he's doing and why he is playing still. He is trying to build on this legacy. He is trying to climb the franchise leaderboards for things like goals, where he'll easily finish third all the time. He'll get past Yager, I have no doubt in my mind, unless a crazy injury happens, and I hope that doesn't. But he's also only 60 games played away from 1,000 games all time. That is crazy. And regardless of all that, the leaderboard stuff, I think he's just coming back at a perfect time for Pittsburgh at the end of the day. Talking about the team at the moment, they are red hot. I know they just lost and ended that 10-game win streak, but they have been on a good run here. And this edition will add even more firepower to the lineup. And while he might not be ready, he might not be 100%. If he's healthy and in good form, he will just be a huge, huge addition for the Pens. And he's also got over half the season to get things figured out. And it looks like the Penguins are probably locked into a playoff spot at this point, as they are 5 points ahead of Boston for the gap in between the first wild card and second. And then they have a 10-point lead over Detroit, who is, I think, 36 points in 36 games played. And let's just say Malkin comes back healthy and maybe even plays his best hockey in years because he's recovered and he's got some rest from that knee injury. Then you're looking at another player on this team to worry about, just like, Crosby. He is a guy that has had injuries, but he's come back and played great hockey. Now him and Evgeni are looking to build that legacy, though. They're not done yet. They have won 3 Stanley Cups. They've been to 4. They have built a contender, or been a part of this contending team in Pittsburgh for such a long time. Their careers are winding down a little bit, and it would definitely be easier for them and more enjoyable, I think, for them to make this push very soon to try to win another cup, because I don't know in another few years if they'd be capable of winning another Stanley Cup. This is a good team. They are still very good players, especially Crosby. We'll see how Malkin recovers, but they both have a lot of wear and tear on the body, so you might as well make that push to get that 4th cup now, better than down the road. So we'll have to see how it goes, but for now, let's just focus on tonight. Let's focus on this Pittsburgh legend getting back in the lineup against Anaheim. And let's hope that Tuukka Rask can have a few more moments in Beantown for the Spoked Bees fans. Are you glad Tuukka and Evgeni are back? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, before you leave, make sure to subscribe if you would like. Plenty of hockey content, and then give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Everybody, stay safe. Have a great night. You go love hockey, alright? Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes. This is your captain signing off. Have a great night.